Hello everyone, my name is Robert Greenstein, a partner at Greenstein and Milberg, the attorneys behind 1-800-VICTIM-2. And welcome back to the 1-800-VICTIM-2 studio. Today I'm going to talk about trip and fall accidents at construction sites. You know, construction is a very dangerous industry, and those dangers are even compounded more when the construction site is not kept safe. Now, there are many rules and regulations and laws that are meant to keep construction sites safe, and those are extra protections that are put in place because everybody realizes that construction is such a dangerous profession. But those risks are compounded when at a construction site, when you have heavy equipment, unfinished projects, a lot of material laying around, there's a lot more risk of trip and fall type accidents. And it doesn't necessarily have to be from a scaffold or from a ladder. The trip and fall accidents could occur at ground level. Because let's face it, construction sites are going to have cracked pavement and uneven pavement, and maybe the steps aren't safe, or maybe there's debris on the steps. There may be they failed to put out cones or barriers, or the lighting is not adequate. There might be liquid spills, and they may not have sufficient warning signs for certain hazards. So these are all things that make a construction site even more dangerous. And there are specific laws that are meant to protect construction workers. For example, there's a labor law 241-6, which basically means that all passageways must be free and clear of debris, and which could cause tripping hazards. So if you fall as trip at a construction site, you have a good case under 241-6. There's also labor law section 200, which basically means that construction workers must be given a reasonably safe place to work. There's also OSHA regulations, which are meant to impose responsibilities on the owners and general contractors to make sure that the work environment is safe. Now, the injuries that you could sustain from a trip and fall at a construction site can range from minor injuries to very severe injuries. You could certainly, people sustain broken bones, fractured bones, whether it be, femurs or hips or wrists or ankles. The falls can be, pretty bad, and they can, sustain cuts and scrapes and punctures and lacerations and traumatic brain injuries, nerve injuries, neck injuries, spinal cord injuries. The falls can be very bad at construction sites. And these workers, they're gonna have lost earnings, they're gonna have medical bills, and they're gonna have pain and suffering. Now, as far as the medical bills and the lost earnings, a worker who's hurt at a construction site is entitled to workers' compensation. And basically, when you get workers' compensation, that means that you're not allowed to sue your employer. But that does not mean that you're not allowed to sue the property owner or the general contractor or other subcontractors. You're just not allowed to sue your employer. So just because you're getting workers' compensation does not mean that you don't have the right to recover from other responsible parties who caused your injuries. So if you are hurt in a construction site, give us a call. Don't wait too long, because there's statute of limitations, which is a limit on the amount of time that you have to bring a claim. You don't want to be a victim twice. So give us a call, 1-800-VICTIM-2. That's 1-800-842-8462. Don't be a victim twice. Call us at 1-800-VICTIM-2. Thank you.